Next up, we have Cryptids, Aliens, and Deep Fried Beer. I still wish that was actually a thing. The Awakening of Bill Morgan, Norfolk Wizard game from Bruva Alpha Boosa. This is connected to the Hunter Parenting series, but happening in America. So, yay. I'm glad it's a great representation of America. In other words, some rich asshole getting screwed over. It was fun. He just pulled out a single nail and the entire thing collapsed. It's like, yeah, I'm sure this won't come back to bite you at all. It's fun. Honestly, I watched 42 minutes of this last time with my usual level of commentary, and I didn't even realize because I had so much fun doing this. Sometimes actual plays on YouTube I'm not entirely there for. Previously, though, I saw Bruva Alpha Boosa do Warhams, and it was great. I loved it, and I couldn't bring myself to finish it after some of the stuff with 40K happened and kind of just destroyed any desire to see more of the series because it rubbed it in. But then just looking at this right now and seeing how the Norfolk Wizard game is playing out, and I love this. This is just highly competent actors and a really amazing speaker Diaz, the D&D DM, GM, whatever. So we're going to jump right in, see where this goes, and probably have me geek out constantly because I do that a lot. I'm aware. It's not going to stop, and I'm okay with that. Also, Michael Hamilton. Some bard got frisky with a being from the abyss. Michael Hamilton, that is basically the recounting of every bard in every system, and I stand by what I said. So we're going to jump right into it. You guys know the deal. There'll be a link below. Hit it up. Let's get started.
We're loaded into the back of Delman's RV. The night retreat is long. The road towards the...
Oh, because in the previous video, he got a beer covered in mayo. They actually drew that in.
Great Dismal Swamp takes a bit of time. You see, the Great Dismal Swamp is a large swamp located both in Virginia, but also the great state of North Carolina. The RV quakes with anticipation. The TV showing footage of some bird-haired speaker talking.
Is that actually talking in the background or just random, like, phrases? I cannot actually tell. Could be gibberish. I can't focus on it, though.
About whether or not the chupacabra is alive somewhere. What's your take on that, Bill?
The chupacabra.
Oh, it said in the background the chupacabra spotted last night at the coast of Norfolk. Oh, we're going to deal with the chupacabra.
All right, it's probably not up here. It's probably just another feral gray that got left behind for too long and started eating ghosts to stay alive.
So true, man. So true.
Pass the buff.
Oh, are we smoking marijuana in the car?
Of course.
I'm down for that. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, God, they're going
awesome.
in drugs.
There are actually rules for that.
What?
Are there? Fuck yes.
There's
of course
rules?
there is.
Yeah.
Come on, it's
Dude,
gotta be.
of course there is smoking weed rules. It actually makes you better at some things.
What? I need to play this game. Unironically, I want to pick up the rulebook for this and see if I can convince my DM, one of the many DMs on my Discord channel, to run a game of this. Almost as much as that new Blood Barbarian class.
I found it! The mellowing effects of ganja alter a character's sense of time, space, and well-being. On the flip side, they can induce paranoia, heart-pumping panic attacks, and other unpleasantness. So you are an incredibly strong-willed individual. Go ahead and roll me willpower.
Sure.
That one. What the hell is going on in the background radio? I almost think I need to pull it up separately just to figure out what the hell is happening.
6 successes and a 10.
Are you kidding me? You're so used to poisoning your system, the negative effects of marijuana barely glean on you, and all you get are the positives. And
Anyway, he got a 10 too. Doesn't that mean that something really good happens?
for the remainder of this session, you will get 1 extra dice on all perception-based pools.
Ooh.
Oh.
Very good. Thank you.
Oh,
If
damn.
you had failed, you might have lost a dice.
See, if you do enough drugs, you get superpowers.
That is true.
Oh,
However,
God.
you will lose 1 dice from your dexterity and willpower dice pools for the next half hour.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So,
Half hour in
with
game or
that
half
in
hour
our
real time?
minds, you finish
One's worse than the other.
hotboxing the RV, and you find yourself far from civilization, far from the winding rat race of Norfolk, to the deep, dank, soupy environ of the Great Dismal Swamp.
Oh, they're putting an animation budget on this. Damn.
Immediately moisture assails your lips, your face, as heat just rises out of this dark, humid place. Rarely are people brave enough to go looking through the swamp at night. I assume
I would not be.
you and the rest of your companions have brought flashlights.
Oh, they're changing the
Of
backgrounds.
course.
Excellent. And so, with flashlights affixed and shotguns on your back,
They brought shotguns?
you make your way in.
Oh, they're not unarmed. That's good.
Delmund rushes ahead of you, excited.
Oh man, you are not gonna believe it, okay? This thing is gonna blow your mind. Bill, what's the closest you ever got to a creepy crawly?
I mean, I find bugs in my shoes almost every
I mean,
night.
aside from the shoe bugs, like,
No, go back. Oh, dear God, he's that level of uncleanly. Ooh. There are lines, and finding bugs in my shoes is one of them. I would be like, nope. I would just panic there.
you know, like we talk about it, but I mean, what's the closest you ever really been to a cryptid?
There was that really hairy baby once, but that was just a person with...
I really thought we found them that time too.
But no, I
Babyfoot?
can't say we really got one.
Well, it looks like this is gonna be one hell of a time for all of us.
You walked
God, the
deep
dad joke is strong with this
into
one.
the great dismal swamp. Far off snarling of creatures hidden by the dark. Why don't you go ahead and roll me Dex Stealth, not forgetting your -1 penalty for being stoned.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, his perception's up, but nothing else.
Ooh, 3 successes, 110.
Ah, that 10. Why don't you go ahead and pop it?
I will. Here we
He didn't pop it for the drug roll either, though. Apparently, it just didn't have an effect then.
go. Another 2. 1 success.
Excellent, excellent. With your 4 successes, you raise your hand. You stop your cell in your tracks.
He already knows something?
As in the distance, the darkness, a shape. Has to be at least 6 foot tall, on 2 legs. Built like a truck. It's hard to make out, though. You may need to get closer for a better look.
Can I just acknowledge, and we all know if we've been here this long, Speaker D is an amazing, like truly god tier level DM. But just that moment right there where he just like is slowing down how he talks and lingering on the words to give them more punch and the menace. It's doing so much to build the scene rather than, okay, you succeeded. You got a 6 foot tall guy built like a truck. He's in the distance. Do you want to get closer to find him? That is the difference between running a game and telling the story. Both are good, but one of them is like, God damn, pay me.
Everybody, flashlights off.
Okay, what did you see, Bill?
We've got something out there. Big, stands up like us. I don't know if that's some kind of skunk ape or a bona fide Sasquatch, or maybe something else is out here entirely.
Murderer.
But if it doesn't see us,
Vampire.
we certainly see it, so let's not draw extra attention to ourselves.
Sound.
You hear that? Maybe it's some kind of echolocation.
I'm gonna get my shotgun raised up just in case.
Careful, Dale, careful. And Bill will pull out his camcorder and turn it on.
You zoom
They
in,
even
trying
did
to
art.
get a
Oh,
good
God
look.
damn. They're doing a lot of this.
Then it begins moving, getting closer and closer.
Is it going to jump scare me?
Until finally, a claw rakes across one of the trees. A palm wraps around it,
Oh, shit, I actually have goosebumps.
and peeking around the corner God, it's a bear.
Oh shit.
What is it? Is it a celebuton? Is it a Mothman?
Shut the fuck up. It's a fucking bear.
Oh, that's not as good.
Oh,
Yeah, no. I mean, it's probably a black bear for the location. On the other hand, yeah, if it's not a black bear, they're screwed.
Really hoping it'd be like a Sasquatch or something.
Can I see what kind of species this bear is?
Oh, he's
'Cause we
asking
are
which
either
type?
fine or we're fucked.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll me?
Please say it's like some kind of undead bear just to fuck with them.
Perception. Oh, God.
Because he has the advantage on
let's
that
say
right now with an extra dice.
I would give it to survival at difficulties. Difficulty 6 for survival. Or if you have it, science zoology, which I would give at difficulty 5.
Okay, I have
Does he
no
have?
science.
Oh.
Okay.
If I
survival.
without, yeah, can I justify survival just by virtue of trying to know what's going to be out here in the swamp, so don't
Yeah.
want to kill me?
I absolutely think survival. As I said, I would give you survival, or if you had zoology knowledge, I would give you that at lower difficulty.
Okay,
So survival is good, difficulty 6.
sure.
Survival knowledge. If it's a black bear, make noise. It'll run. If it's not, you're probably hoping those shotguns can do more damage than its charging ability to tear you apart, because it will fight through the pain to kill you.
And remember, you have +1 dice
I
from the
do.
dodge.
I also have a specialization. I have uncanny insight.
Oh?
Okay.
What does that do?
Okay.
Oh, not good.
What?
Oh my God.
What'd he roll?
Ones, no successes.
You reach in and you're trying to see what kind of
Not only did he fail, he crit failed twice on top of the extra bonus from being stoned. It's not a magic ability, but he might paradox on this.
bear is that? Is that a black bear? Is that a brown bear? What?
And then all of a sudden,
Polar bear?
you snap a twig underfoot. And out of surprise, you snap a shot with your hand. And the bright flash goes off. And the bear is now looking at you.
Can I see now what species of bear?
They literally put in a freaking sound effect from, I think that was Star Wars for one of the Wampas? I don't remember. Tauntaun, that's it.
It is?
It appears to be a relatively large black bear.
Oh!
Black bears are pussies.
Yes, but you've startled it. So now it begins crawling towards you on
So in other words, they set up a very safe encounter with a lot of sound, and they somehow managed to make it dangerous.
all fours going as its arms raised high. It growls at you. It seems like it views you as an intruder.
Accurate.
Dale, get your shotgun ready. Follow my lead. We have to be big. We gotta get real big and try and scare this off.
Shooting into the ground actually is a good choice right now.
Just fucking shoot it. I don't know. It should scare it off.
Delman follows your lead. He gets
Actually, shooting it might be more dangerous because then it'll be angry and in danger and also feeling pain. Shooting the ground is probably more effective right now if you have more than one shot. I wouldn't do it a lot, but it's a loud noise, man. It's a very loud noise.
on his tippy toes and he begins waving his hands.
Don't accidentally shoot someone. If he crit fails an intimidation roll, does that mean would he accidentally shoot someone? Probably.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a manipulation intimidation?
Manipulation?
Okay.
Oh, trying
Would
to
you like
force
to
it,
spend a willpower?
I would love to spend it.
Oh,
Ooh,
What?
you didn't have to with one success. Why don't you go pop that 10?
sure thing.
Okay,
Had a 10?
one success.
How many 10s has this guy got? You know, actually, considering he also just got negative crits, double crits, crit failures. This guy, Hulky Crow's entire thing is just he either succeeds amazingly or fails abysmally, isn't it?
You kind of raise your hands up. You begin making a big hullabaloo. Why don't I roll contested willpower for the bear?
Can I have to declare that before I roll, correct, for willpower?
That is correct.
Okay.
But you're in luck. The bear sees this cacophony and begins backing up into the forest. Delman punctuates it.
bear! I'll get you.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Whew. Wow, that was stressful. I gotta say, close encounters like that. Close like the movie. Oh, like the movie.
He's already
Close
geeking out
Encounters.
again.
And
We
we're
get it.
for the alien. All right.
Delmond, shocked at the lack of uproarious laughter, adjusts his vest.
Okay. Come on here and follow me. Follow me.
The flashlights go back on.
God damn.
A few steps later, one crooked path deeper into the recesses of this humid, claustrophobic swamp. You find yourself sticking your foot straight into...
Oh, that's the sound effect we're hearing. We're hearing the mud sucking sound going. Oh, I was wondering what that was. And I hate that sound so much. It's the wet sounds that get me, man.
wet, sopping.
Oh, the slurps, the slucking.
And you realize this is the same place from those photos.
Oh.
Delmond is jumping for joy.
Here, man. Here. We're right here. We're right here.
Then as you do to look at the mud, there's not a trace of the sigil.
I mean, it's mud.
Delmond?
Well, wait. Whoa. No, it was here. It was here.
Yeah, but it's
Got
mud.
my photos. It was right here.
You're sure this is where you took the photo, right?
Yes, it's exactly where you see it. This little thing, this little... and he points at a particular line of grass. That was there. This tree here. You notice how it's drooping over like that? I recognize it, okay? I know what I saw.
But where's the sigil?
Oh man, I knew this was gonna be another wild goose chase.
No, come on. Don't say that. It was...
I mean, they
it
already
was
ran
here.
into one bear.
They
barely believe it.
covered it up. They came by and they, stole all the evidence.
What evidence is there? It was a symbol in the muck.
Maybe there were some things that people didn't want them to know.
I mean, a bear was just here. It could have just walked through it. It's mud.
And
Rained.
they took it. Let's scan. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can find any remnants of the aliens.
Okay, let's look. Maybe they're still here.
And you all begin wandering about this wet brown hole. Why don't you go ahead and give me a perception investigation?
Sure.
This one's going to be difficulty 7.
7.
Okay. These 7.
They said that 6 is the average, 5 is easy, and 7 is where it starts to get harder. Because these aren't 2 dice, which would make 7 the common denominator. Oh.
Good thing I have 6 die. Oh,
Damn.
damn.
What do you
I
got?
got one
That's still
failure.
one success. That's still one success.
He just needed
One
one success,
success.
though.
You're looking high and low for these fucking extraterrestrials. You're
So we had
looking
2
for
successes and got down
any
to 1.
sense of tracking or movement here. And you're coming up empty. There's no even footprints, you know? You can tell like once or twice when you see areas that Delmond was here. But there's no car tracks. It looks like, just a fucking normal pile of mud. Maybe it rained. You're looking over some trees when all of a sudden you step on something hard in one of the bushes.
What?
What the?
Not a rock. And reaching down to investigate, you see a piece of bright yellow plastic.
What?
What the hell is
Beeping
this?
sound effect?
You pick it up, and you see geometrical indentations. It looks almost like an artist's tool, maybe a stamp.
Oh, that's what he saw in the mud earlier. So someone literally had a stamp to make it in the mud. Did Delman make it?
Something that maybe you could create such indentations.
I think we found our culprit.
Actually, I probably could even make that myself in Blender. It's simple enough that I probably could. Granted, I suck at Blender entirely, so maybe not.
What did you find there, Bill?
And Bill will wheel around and hold this strange plastic tool to Delmond.
Does this look familiar to you?
Oh, no, I didn't see that at all where I was last
So Delman made the symbol himself. Ah.
night. What do you think it is?
I think it's a tool to make that impression that you saw. You sure that you didn't make this, Delman?
I mean, come on. I guess maybe it's a hoax. Maybe we found a
I think he might be lying to me.
Oh, you think? Oh. I just love that. Just like, I think he might be lying to me. It's so obvious. I love it. Will Speaker D actually make him roll for it? I hope he fails.
Go ahead and roll me some perception empathy.
Perception empathy.
Oh my god.
1 success and a 10.
Go ahead and pop that 10.
Nothing.
Ah.
You just give Delman this stern glance. His lip kind of starts to twitch, and
Yeah, we know exactly what kind of person Delman is. He's the person who wants to be in on it. But since he doesn't actually have it, he makes it happen. As opposed to the other people who actually want to find something. They want it to be real. He just wants to do it.
All right, Bill. Okay. Okay, you caught me. Yeah. It's mine. Bill, we've been working on this thing for years. Years, and we haven't found anything. We haven't even gotten any money out of it. We haven't even come close to anything. I wanted to give us a win, you know?
Where's the win in something that's completely fake? I thought it's all been covered up and it's been suppressed because the man doesn't want us to know about this. Where's the integrity to it? I thought.
Well, that's real. That's real, Bill. You know, I believe just like you believe, but
I believed in this. And I believed in you, Delman. I thought this was real. I thought we actually had something. But you just had us chasing nothing that was here.
And running into a bear.
I just know how much that hurts me.
I wanted us to
Almost
have
as much as the bear
something
would have.
to bring to the bank. Because the Hidden Gazette is essentially it's about as well read as a diary. No one's looking us up because we don't make the big finds. And I'm starting to think that maybe a lot of these big finds, they need people to make them.
Then what?
And he just came to the conclusion, if you find something, you have to fake it. Ooh, yeah, this is going to go bad.
What's the point of doing all of it?
And considering Speaker D definitely had an idea about this because he made that perception check and was a reasonably low one, something is probably about to interrupt the fight.
If it's a hoax anyway, what are they going to come back and see when they find that thing out in the swamp? Say, oh,
Yes, they faked it. They put this there. Don't look into any of this. This is just part of your imagination.
well, we
Oh,
know
God,
that's
please.
legitimate, then I don't know, those 24-hour hotlines, those wackos who do go on Howard Stern and make an ass of themselves. We're never going to be those people who worked in the Air Force and saw what they had at Roswell. We're nothing if it's all fake.
Also, the funny thing is, they've actually declassified the type of plane that looked like a saucer. It's completely legitimate. It's a real thing. It's actually a prop plane. It's incredibly well done. And it's so much slower than a jet that they never made more of them. You can actually find videos about them. They're really cool looking. They can take off really easily, and they are flying saucers. Because it's a wide area wing that's long. They just don't go that fast. They can almost hover, though. Not entirely hover, but it's really close.
Where's the belief? Where's the truth in all of it? You know what I should have done today? Instead of losing my job again, I should have followed that woman being dragged into a car by men in black. I should have left and followed them and saw where it led.
Probably not, but
Maybe they would have got me in the end. But at least it would have meant something. And maybe it would have survived. Not this. Dragged out in the middle of a swamp at
With bears?
2 a.m.
with bears.
Nothing here but a fucking tracery. It's
And bears. Can you not forget about the fact that, bears are a thing here.
in the mud.
I guess I let you down, Bill. I'm sorry. Oh, I just wanted. You get tired of chasing the truth when it just doesn't show up. Sometimes, I guess I thought I had to make my own this time. I'm I'm sorry.
The irony being, of course, as a mage, that is exactly what you do. You make your own truth. Unfortunately, everyone else is also making their own truth, so you have to have competitive truthing. Except he's not the mage. Or isn't yet.
I know you only had the best intentions for it. It hurts, and I know. You're so desperate for something real so we can really put ourselves on the map, and it's nothing.
Yeah,
I know.
I guess so.
Well,
And then, flash, a strike of red.
Right? Called it!
Steam
Something's happening.
Rising. Not here, but deeper in the swamp.
fuck was that?
I don't know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you. You didn't set something like pyrotechnics off. You didn't plan that.
I mean, this is America. There's a very good chance someone is in the swamp lighting off fireworks. Or an ammo dump that someone forgot about also went off, because that could happen because there were a lot of bases here.
Since I blew off my pinky, I'm legally not allowed to own pyrotechnics
The
anymore.
fuck?
No. Let's go.
He blew off his
Let's
pinky?
go.
Okay, sure.
Are we thinking let's go? I'm looking at that.
It was a flesh wound.
If we're chasing smoke anyway, we might as well chase the real thing.
We're right behind you, Bill. We're right
Hopefully at a
behind
distance.
you.
Let's go.
Aim the shotgun somewhere else, please.
And you take off in a mad sprint. Go ahead and make me Dex Athletics.
Dex Athletics. One success, one
God, this
failure.
is so cool.
That's no successes.
Correct.
You begin sprinting out, your body moving as fast
No
as
crit
you can
failures, but
carry
no
it.
success.
Your muscles lugging the weight of you over their bones as shrubs begin to disappear, as little pockets of marsh just they flash past you. You are moving. Your heart is beating, and despite it all, you're just barely getting passed up. First by Delman, younger, faster. He's making his way there. Gale and Glenn are racing their way through this underbrush. And
Oh, no. I'm not sure what Speaker Do was planning, but the NPC's running ahead, and considering this is all flashback oriented, where he was alone at the end. Oh, yeah, this is probably not going to go well.
And so you're the last one there. But it doesn't really matter. Because everyone that reaches their destination reacts the same way. They see a clearing, but not a natural one. One made by something else. Trees
Got the camcorder out?
cut down. No, if they were cut down, they would be visible. Trees disintegrated. Stumps, holes, ash, sometimes nothing at all. Still smoldering with a faint red glow.
Goddamn, Speaker D. And the music in the background just kicked in after it, just little sound effects with like the running sound. But now just that small little strings rising up very faint, heightening the tension, but also showing that this is a moment of discovery. And goddamn, is it? Minus the trees are ashed and disintegrating and burned, and something
It gives
wins.
the only light in this place besides your flashlights, which are so disorganized, so dropped that you don't even have a good look over this area. What is before you is an enormous basin now carved into forestry. Where are you going to look first?
Seeing the enormous basin ahead, Bill is going to look up at the sky.
It's a sunless, starless, cloudless black above you. which is strange to you given that there were stars in the sky just a moment before.
Oh. So he's noticing the weirdness, and not just that. It's not that the stars are hidden, they're just not there. Because
It's
the
then
light
that
or something else.
Delmond, he lifts up his flashlight.
Bill, look.
Bill will train his eyes and his camcorder up.
What?
Where Delmond's flashlight illuminated once, Gale and Glenn follow right after. In the center, you don't see Mayan carvings or the secret histories of the old world. You see vast, strange, winding geometry. It's focused, but not in a metric that you might imagine. Tendrils looping about, creating startling patterns enmeshed in
Cthulhu intensifies.
what is now a scorched, swampy floor.
And no water is rushing.
But that's
in,
not
it's
what
still
captures your
scorched.
attention.
What?
Instead, it's the thing standing in the middle. The thing with the pale gray skin. Two bulbous, staring eyes. And a single finger, faintly glowing red.
Did they just describe evil E.T.? They actually just went full on evil E.T.
Turns its head slowly,
You might want to run or get this on camera.
and then it looks at you.
Yeah, running's a good choice.
Holy shit.
Bill will look to his camcorder and just make sure it's still recording.
It's not
It
anymore,
is.
it? Oh, it is.
Which doesn't give you any sense of ease, just clarity. It records as this thing moves like a serpent or like a cat. It's so graceful, fluid. Even as its limbs, which should be ungainly, turn and face completely to you. And it slowly reaches a finger forward to point.
Someone about to get
The glow
death gunned.
turned red, then blue.
What?
And then in that moment,
Bang, 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 bang! Floodlights turn on behind you, whirling of helicopters, the sound of doors opening, of men, of metal, of things crowding out. Things are happening all around you, and you are blinded by this sheer, bright light ahead of you. Freeze! Get down! Get down! Get down now!
Bill will drop to his knees.
You see men in white suits, hazmat gear. They carry strange tubes. They carry what look almost like enormous quarantine gear. They carry devices that
the hell is
spark and
going on?
shudder. You look at this, and Greg starts running. And
Smart.
Gail starts running.
Smart.
And Delmond, he grabs you. Bill, we can't stay. We gotta go. Aliens, we gotta go. And
Yeah, going is the right choice, yeah.
you up just in time for
Can I just acknowledge right now that if this was ever what any of those alien hunting shows look like, this would be so much more interesting than anything on TV right now. Oh, God.
line of electricity to fall down nearby you before tracing a line where you
Wait. Oh, was it firing on them? Oh, so even though everything else is surrounding, popping up.
line of electricity lifts you up just in time for
line of electricity to fall down here.
Oh, so
by
it was
you
attacking
before
them.
Tracing a line where you stood mere minutes ago.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. And Bill will
Running is a good choice, yeah.
He is gonna book it out of this swamp.
Get the fuck out of here. Roll me Dex Athletics now.
Oh god.
So the alien
okay,
thing
okay.
is still after them, and it looks like people are chasing them.
Oh, I have a -1 to dexterity, don't I?
Yeah, you sure do.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh god, he knew about this the entire time. He's just laughing. He was keeping that. Speaker D was keeping that in. Listen to this and tell me he wasn't planning it.
I have a -1 to dexterity, don't I?
Yeah, you sure do.
Oh, fuck. It's okay.
That
I
evil
understand. I can
laugh.
pop that.
All right, all right.
The 6. The 6 success.
You see, and you are moving forward. You are a blur. You drop your flashlight. It rolls out of your hand as you're moving. Such
Running
is
without
your
light
velocity.
is probably a bad idea right now.
Unfortunately, your companions have enough to light the way.
Okay, they have flashlights
you
too.
are in a rush, and it's not quite clear if there's something chasing you. Gale looks over.
Was that a real alien?
Yes, it was a real fucking alien. Oh my god, we got it.
And it attacked you.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
We could be followed, Bill. We could be followed. Where do we go?
I don't know. We gotta get out. We gotta circle back around and get to the van without being spotted.
What if they're already at the van, man? What if
Then
they're
we're
already
fucked. We
there?
don't know. But they're here, and they know that thing's here too. If it wastes them before it wastes us, we might get out alive.
All right, Bill. All right, we'll do it your way.
He cocks his shotgun. He is ready to proceed. And then all of a sudden,
What?
2 eyes staring at you from behind a tree.
It teleported?
A hand pointing. It's blue. What are you doing?
Dodge?
He's going to dodge out of the way. He's gonna try and combat roll to not be zapped to death.
You see as this
Can we just acknowledge, and I say this a lot, but I stand by it, the images they're pulling up here are some of the absolute best representation. Just the glowing blue eyes with the vague outline of the hand, just showing the electricity running off it.
and this line of electricity flashes out. You dodge out of the way. Glenn is
didn't?
not so lucky. This beam merges with his spore. He begins spreading out and then in and then... And you see as he disappears into this geometric spread, as flash of blue light, and there is nothing left.
Oh god!
So people mentioned there was a technocracy, or technocracy, however we say it, that was stopping the angel or finding it. And I gotta say, wow, somehow they're not looking like the biggest villain right now, and that was not what I was expecting.
Keep moving. We have to keep moving.
All right, so
Anti-
you are
unexistence
running
beam.
again. Make me another dex
The eyes
athletic.
faded out.
Fuck! 2 successes, 1 failure.
All right, that's fine. You have 1 to keep pace, and you are making your way through the swamp.
I'm sorry.
I just noticed the downside here. Weakness, polite society, federal agents, space aliens. They just added that in there when the guy... Oh, yeah.
Never brought us out here, Bill. I didn't realize that.
Let's see if we know who's going next. Delman's probably dying last.
And you make it to outside where the car was.
Was,
The car is there,
but...
and 3 men in suits with sunglasses are standing around it. They haven't seen you all yet.
Oh shit! Get down!
Bill,
Which one's
these
more
guys,
likely to kill them?
if they're chasing the alien, maybe they're not working with it.
No, they will fucking neutralize us. They're supposed to protect the narrative and the truth. They will fucking ice us. Get down.
Make me dex stealth.
I'm not very good at that one. It's gonna be... it's a straight 3 again. No successes and 1 failure. -1.
How many?
No successes and 1 failure.
Oh, they're drawing
-1
attention.
success.
You try to get down, but as you do, the latches on your shotgun. They go
Oh, that
off,
bad!
And all of a sudden, all 3 agents turn and look at the
So it's not even that he made a noise. He thought a freaking shotgun blast went off. So a bunch of people who are probably jumping right now hear the actual gun blast, and there's also the monster coming after them.
little shred of woods.
Did you
Hear something, Mr. Black? I think I did, Mr. White. Why don't we take a look at it, Mr. Gray?
Really? Black, white, and gray.
Bill, take Delman and get out of here. I'll buy you some cash.
You can't stay.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
She's about to die horribly.
And you see, as Gale stands up,
I surrender. I surrender.
what will you do?
Run.
Bill will encourage Delman to just go and try and move as
She's about to die
stealthily as they
horribly,
can
isn't
through
she?
the underbrush.
One last chance. Dex stealth.
Oh man.
At this point, I would say that you're pretty sober. I will remove the bonus for perception
How bad would it be if he got caught that the DM is actually being nice? Yeah.
and the penalty for Dex. Also, if succeeding here is very important to you, you may want to spend a willpower for an automatic success.
He removed the penalty and gave him the direct, hey, maybe you should make sure you succeed right now guidance. Oh, God.
I will spend a willpower here to not potentially be removed.
Excellent. So when you roll, you have one automatic success. Let's see what else you need with difficulty 6.
Oh boy. Oh.
What?
That's not good.
That's what?
I love this game so much.
Rage is so fun.
With no successes, you stand up,
He got a failure.
you
A
start
negative.
to make a break for it with Delmond.
And what about those two over there?
And
Now
they
it's a
see
sprint.
them.
Roll me Dex Athletics.
Shit!
Get him!
Cheese it! Oh no, it's another two. Why am I rolling so many ones?
Oh no! But you pop it, you get to pop that 10.
Oh god, legs don't fail me now. It failed me now!
Oh, it's a success! You start to get up and you're, oh my god! One of these agents just breaks off in a full tilted sprint. You've never seen a man that size run that fast.
Goddamn.
And he goes running straight for your direction. As he does, you are down. You've fallen. You're in the muck. You're in the mire. You're behind the bush. And Delman just looks down at you
I'm sorry.
and then runs right at the guy, tackling him. Delman's a stocky guy, but he's not built like a G-man.
And that's them sacrificing themselves. Ooh.
And though he's down on him now, going, "Ah, come on, get away, come on!" and starts punching him in the head, you can tell that this advantage isn't going to last for very long.
Bill is going to try and book it one more time, and I would like to spend another willpower.
All right, book it one last time.
And Delman makes up for the earlier hoax by sacrificing himself, which is a little more than he needed, but oh God.
One more go. Oh my fucking Christ.
Did he actually get it?
All right. With no successes, you continue moving. You're
Remember how I said his rolls are all or nothing? I think we saw the all earlier, and now we're getting the nothing. Hulky Crow and Dice is literally, I'm going to do great or I'm going to do horrible, and we have hit the horrible streak.
running as fast as you can. You're breaking away from the sound of your friends as they are detained, as they are brought someplace you might not want to know about. And you think you've made it clear. Before.
Nice.
That's right, Mr. Gray. I've found him.
Alone in the dark of the swamp. You and a man with sunglasses,
The sunglasses.
a room apart.
You should make this easier on yourself and come with me, Mr. Morgan.
They know his name.
How do you know my name? How do you know who I am?
How indeed.
I suggest you cease resisting.
You're not gonna take me away to some loony bin. You're not gonna.
Well, they did at the end,
This is
so
too
it eventually
important.
happened.
We worked our lives for this one. My friends gave theirs. I can't let you zero-sum me here.
Zero sum, you have quite the active imagination. I'm not asking because there's a chance you can escape. I'm asking nicely. So why don't you go ahead and cease resisting?
The words begin barreling through your skull.
Now, is he using magic or is he phasing out because of the alien behind him?
I need to make a roll.
Oh,
What is your current willpower?
Oh, he's a mage
my
too.
current willpower is 8.
Is that a lot?
With one success.
Is it just me or is his face distorting as it's getting bigger? Oh yeah, it is because you can see on the edges too.
You feel something trying to worm its way into your psyche. It's like a centipede under your skin. It's a worm crawling between your veins. This sense, this doughy-eyed complicity, it starts pulling through your head. And it's enough to buy him a couple steps, but not much more. You know he just tried something and it didn't work. You still have your will to resist. You still have one last chance to break away.
How many willpower am I permitted to spend?
What?
Only the one.
Only the one.
But you already spent it.
Of course. One more chance.
Come on, I need this. The people have gotta know. I don't know what you just did, but I'm not going. They've gotta see this. And ain't no Mip gonna take me today.
Yep.
3 successes and a 10.
God damn!
All right, we take those. Why don't you pop that 10?
Oh no, it's a 1.
That's okay. Because it was popped, it doesn't reduce from your total.
Oh, really? Okay, so
We're
it can
going
only
to
get better.
An opposed athletics check here.
Ooh.
You have 3 successes. And lucky stallion that you are, I think you make it out. Running. Now. Which way? Left, right?
Left.
All right, you make a sprint for it. You leave behind the G-Man as he chases after you with animalistic fervor.
Oh.
He's not expending as much energy when you briefly look past. He's not giving it as much as you're giving this. But it doesn't seem like it matters too much. He's still on your tail. He's still making his way. He is on you, but your speed is just enough to keep inching you out. You are making the run of your life.
Ah. And we haven't even got to the awakening whenever that happens. So something is about to probably pop.
You find yourself caught up in a spider's web. It's right in your face. Gotta get this thing off, and you start pulling it off. Only to see that there's something weird with this spider's web.
What?
It's tied to something. Do you pull it off?
He's gotta move. He's gotta pull it off.
You pull it off, and you see a single strand rolling up the tree. And for a second, it catches your attention. The tree that it was stuck on.
What?
Bucks. And then falls down behind you. Jesus Christ. You hear the agent attempt to dodge out of the way. Bam! And you have an opening. You might be able to get away.
Wait. What? So he just... I'm assuming this is awakening, so he probably unconsciously made something happen because he just managed to pull a tree down with a spider web. Oh, yeah, this is weird.
I'm going to boost this with willpower again. 4 successes minus 1 because of the failure for 3.
Oh, that's
3 successes. You find yourself in the underbrush, in the wake of that fallen tree. Eventually, you see that agent emerging from the darkness. He turns his head to the left, then the right, puts a finger to his ear.
Can't find Morgan. Any idea on his position?
Right. I'll continue scouting the area. And then you see him running off, disappearing into the folds of the forest.
But that's not the only monster out there. And this
And you
one
were
doesn't
left
seem to be
alone.
trying to go for the kill. The other one,
Oh my god. What the fuck did I get myself into? Oh my god, it's all real. Oh my god, it was all real the entire time.
and you know the thing you found immediately killed one of your friends. So yeah.
We did it. We got the proof we needed.
Not much we
Oh
left.
my god. We did it. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god. At least I still got this.
And he'll look down at his camera. Is it still recording?
Oh, yes. It's still capturing your every move. But you notice there's a bit of spider silk just behind the lens.
What?
Bill will reach down.
Behind the lens? Wait. Isn't a spider... Oh. When it comes to metaphysics and White Wolf, the spider is a very distinct problem. Shit, that's not probably not good.
Down to try and pull it away from the camera.
As you do, you're able to get it off the camera, but it snags, as if there's some other force on the other end. As you move your head up to take a look, you see that it's wrapped around a tree, wrapped around another tree, wrapped around another tree. This line of silken thread moving about the trees, as if in a pattern.
What the? That's just one tenacious spider.
Bill will turn the camera back to himself.
I don't know what I just saw. I don't know who they were, what that was.
Take the tape and run.
I think there's a lot more going on in the great dismal swamp than they might want us to know.
And he'll try to turn the camera back to look at the internecine thread running through the entirety of this swamp. And he'll try and snap it.
You try as you can't snap this thread. It's not budging. You put your full strength behind it. It's not breaking. And if you listen closely to the din of the swamp, you can hear as if this silken length is wrapping around more and more of this place.
God, the sound effect, man. The freaking sound effect. It's like the slurping and I can't do sound effects like that. That actually just freaks me out every time.
What is this?
And if it's tearing it, it's not working. He's gonna try and wrap it around his finger,
What?
as if one might do with a errant length of thread coming undone from a sweater.
You do this,
What's he gonna
and
do?
you blink for a moment, and you find yourself in a
What?
strange place. Suddenly, it's bright out.
What?
The American flag pitched behind you.
I have no idea what's going on.
There's a blackboard in which you've drawn on Professor Morgan. You seem to be holding court over a large class. Your topic of discovery? Ancient history.
What?
You blink, it's gone.
Did
And
he just have a
another
vision?
one. Your hands, they're covered in blood. You blink before realizing why. You're in a teal smock. In front of you, a
Seeing
surgery.
Other people's
And
lives?
you. Yes, you. It's you that the nurse staff look at expectantly. Another one at the back of a garbage truck. You're taking what you can before an individual approaches behind you. A man in a large, billowing navy blue jacket. He cocks a gun at you. NYPD, get on the ground! Before it too is gone. And these visions, these one after the other, one after the other, they assail you until you drop the thread.
Oh shit! Did they just brought in that symbol he saw earlier? Yeah, but they extenuated it so there's glow from the outside to make it look less distinct, like an eye instead.
And it lands peaceably down amongst a wad of grass.
What was that?
Follow the string.
The fuck?
Who said that?
Chase the truth.
I said pull on the string, chase the truth.
Who are you?
What the hell?
He's frantically panning around with the camera, trying to get a beat on where is this voice coming from.
Follow the string. And chase the truth.
The camera pans in a circle around the dark swamp. You don't find head or high water of the source of the voice. There's a light glow now around the string.
What?
Bill is going to pan the camera to the string that he saw, and he's going to look to the little video window on the camcorder and see if it's picking up the string that is there.
Oh, yes. You can see it better now that it's more vibrant in the dark, now that it shutters off its strange glow to you. But on the camera, there's no string at all.
But before the camera actually did pick up the string, what changed?
What is this? Is this some kind of geomantic phenomena? Is this?
And he'll try and hold the string again in his hand.
What the hell?
The string, see the gazebo that you built. No, that you didn't build. You see the money that you earned, or maybe the money that you didn't earn.
Another
you
option.
see the sky, you see the ground, you see the oceans and the earth. It's hard to tell what you're looking at. The truth could well be here, in this isolated corner of the great dismal swamp.
What? Oh god, there's like a crawling sound in the background. That is making it so much worse.
Or it could be elsewhere. That voice echoes again in your head.
Follow the string. And chase the truth.
Follow the string. Why do you want me to follow this? Is you that agent from before? Show yourself. Show yourself, I'm armed.
There is no agent. There is no reply. Just the sound of the wind in the woods and the glow of the string.
I don't know where this is going.
He'll turn the camera back on himself.
I don't know if I'd even heard that. Or if you heard this on here. But if I'm gonna find out what that thing was, who those men were, I'm gonna have to trust it. I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Whatever it might be. And whatever it might lead to.
And Bill will get up and look to where the string is going, and he will continue following it. This light leading him in deeper into the swamp.
God damn. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now, but fuck. I love the storytelling in the first half where almost nothing happened. It was just fun interactions. And this part is just everything was building up slowly, and then shit hit the fan. Unfortunately, that also is where I have to cut that one today because I have other videos I want to check out and I will not get to them unless I do that. Although I really want to finish this right now, but I can't. I need to be the adult about this and put it off till next week. Oh, wait, no. Next week is... I can't record next week because it's freaking Thanksgiving and I have stuff to do. Damn. Maybe tomorrow? No, I already pushed off things to tomorrow. Either way, this is so freaking good. I had goosebumps describing some of the earlier events and finding out people talking about if this is the Weaver spider and that means there's horrible things going on for the mage. And everyone in the chat is just talking about how the interaction of the mage works. And I'm just sitting here going like, okay, that's a thing. Because I don't get this. People have talked to me about mage before and I have some understanding of how it works. But they're basically saying this looks like a Weaver spirit, and that is bad because it does bad things. And I'm just glancing over to the chat every now and again where people with a lot more knowledge than me are talking about this, and all I can get is, okay, so the thing that seems like it's super ominous is super ominous. Yeah, who'd have thought? I love this. I absolutely love this. And I'm so glad that there's multiple other episode 0 interactions going to happen before the first episode came out, which means there's a lot more of this to enjoy. And honestly, it's kind of like when I first picked up the Bruva Alphabusa, If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech series, and there was just so much. I was like, wow, I got a lot to enjoy. And it was awesome. It kind of feels like that right now because there's so much to enjoy and it's awesome. This was just such a treat. I really almost am tempted to just go back and finish it now, but I can't. Time, I've already been here 3 hours. I have enough for maybe 1 or 2 more videos to finish and then have to cut it for the day. But it also means I still have time to do those other 2 videos. And they're awesome, so I can't stop. Either way, you guys know there'll be a link below to the video. Hit it up. Bruva Alphabusa is doing a great job. And at the time of recording this, in literally 2 hours from now, the next episode of Hunter the Parenting will be coming out, which is titled, Boy is a Half Demon. Yeah, that's the title. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what's going on, but that is a confirmation that, oh dear God, there's a lot more going on than I realized. We all had theories about Marcus. Apparently, Boy's the one we should focus on. Cosmic Insanity is probably going to have a field day making a video about this, and I'm looking forward to it when he gets to it in like 5 months. Still, though. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I can't wait to see everything else because there's a lot to look forward to, and I'm enjoying every second of it. So again, links below. Hit them all up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.